Blessings. I think I'm live. Let's see. Blessings. Happy New Year. Wow. Here we are on lesson one. Wasn't it just yesterday we were on lesson 365? Yes, we were. Anyway, welcome. I'm going to keep the lessons basically as comment free as possible because everything that I tell you is my perception. I would prefer you to perceive, to get what you're supposed to get out of A Course in Miracles, out of each lesson. And I've been a student for 28 years, which basically means I'm a very slow learner. A Course in Miracles isn't for everyone. It isn't for everyone. It's mostly for the hard cases, such as myself. And we begin by the first few lessons seem kind of unusual for spiritual teaching. For those of you that have never studied A Course in Miracles before, we begin by forgetting what we have taught ourselves, which you're not going to forget all of it, obviously, but we scramble it up just enough to open our mind to truth. And that's what it's all about. Learning to recognize ego. For those of you that don't know what the ego is, it's pretty much the equivalent to the devil. Okay, we learn to recognize it and not really react to it that much. To forgive. Forgiveness is the key to everything. Love is the answer, and it's a universal curriculum. So you're going to find this truth all over the place. It's everywhere. It's in teachings as well as it's in you. It's in all of us. We hide it from ourselves. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, introduction to the workbook lesson of A Course in Miracles. A theatrical foundation such as the text is necessary as a background to make these exercises meaningful. So, if you haven't read the text, I'm reading from A Course in Miracles original edition. It can be found at JCIM. Let me see, let me get that exactly. JCIM.net. You can read online, and the text is there if you feel guided. Okie dokie. Yet it is the exercises which will make the goal possible. So the exercises is really, it all goes together. An untrained mind can accomplish nothing. It is the purpose of these exercises to train the mind to think along the lines which the Course sets forth. The exercises are very simple. Yeah, they are. They do not require more than a few minutes. And it does not matter where or when you do them. They need no preparation. They are numbered, running from 1 to 365. The training period is 1 year. So I will be doing this for 1 year. Maybe I'll finally get one of these lessons. Who knows? Do not undertake more than one exercise a day. Like I said, I'm a slow learner. The purpose of these exercises is to train the mind to a different perception of everything in the world. Everything. The workbook is divided into two sections. The first dealing with the undoing of what you see now, and the second with the restoration of the sight. It is recommended that each exercise be repeated several times a day. preferably in a different place each time. The purpose is to train the mind to generalize the lessons so that you will understand that each of them is as applicable to one situation as it is to another. Unless specified to the contrary, the exercise should be practiced with eyes open, since the aim is to learn how to see. The only rule that should be followed throughout is to practice the exercises with great specificity. Oh, my. Each one applies to every situation which you find yourself and to everything you see in it. Each day's exercises are planned around one central idea. The exercises themselves consisting of applying that idea to as many specifics as possible. Be sure that you do not decide that there are some things you see which the idea for the day is inapplicable. Yeah, we got to watch that one. The aim of the exercises will always be to increase the application of the idea to everything. This will not require effort. Okay. Only be sure that you make no exceptions in applying the idea. Okay. Some of the ideas you will find hard to believe, and others will seem quite startling. It doesn't matter. You are merely asked to apply them to what you see. You are not asked to judge them, nor even to believe them. You are asked only to use them. It is their use which will give them meaning to you and show you they are true. Remember only this: you need not believe them. You need not accept them. You need not welcome them. Some of them may be actively resisted, so we may resist some of them. None of this matters, nor decrease their efficiency. But allow yourself to make no exceptions in applying the ideas the exercises contain. Whatever your reactions to the idea may be, use them. Nothing more than this is required. Good morning. I got somebody saying something here. All right, let's do a good morning real fast. So that's where I'm at in the morning. It might not be morning where you are. Okay. So lesson 1. Basically, lesson 1 is nothing I see means anything. Right off the top, we want to resist that. I know. Nothing I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place means anything. Okay. Now, slowly look around you and practice applying this idea very specifically to whatever you see. This table does not mean anything. This hand does not mean anything. This foot does not mean anything. This pin, it doesn't mean anything. Look around you. This bed does not mean anything. That pillow doesn't mean anything. Then look further away from your immediate area and apply the idea to a wider range. This door doesn't mean anything. This body doesn't mean anything. That lamp doesn't mean anything. That sign, I have signs, they don't mean anything. That shadow doesn't mean anything. Notice that these statements are not arranged in any order, and make no allowance for differences in the kinds of things in which they are applied. That is the purpose of the exercise. The statement is merely applied to anything you see. As you practice applying the idea for the day, use it totally indiscriminately. Do not attempt to apply it to anything you see. To everything you see. You want to apply it. Don't try to apply it to everything. For these exercises should not become ritualistic. Only be sure that nothing you see is specifically excluded. So while we're doing this exercise, take 5 minutes. Don't exclude anything. That cat doesn't mean anything. Yeah, that picture doesn't mean anything. That bright light in my eyes means nothing. One thing is like another, as far as application of the idea is concerned. And that, my friends, is lesson 1. I've posted it on my Facebook page. You can also view it if you have the book. Open the book, read the book. Well, I have much to say. I have things to share, but I think lesson 1, we will leave it like it is. As time comes, I will share some of my story here and there. I love you. I appreciate you. And I behold the Christ in you. Absolutely. Thank you for joining with me. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try to be here at 6 tomorrow. Let's see how that works. I love you. Play well with others.